Hi, my gardening friends. It's Lark, and I'm in Wisconsin, Zone 5. And today it is gorgeous, at least gorgeous for us in Wisconsin. 53 degrees in southeastern Wisconsin and sunshine. Today I want to give you a pretty quick update on my seedlings that I have in my south windows during the cold Wisconsin days. But today, because the sun is shining and it's 50, I brought the clear totes outside to act as a mini greenhouse. Because it's 50, it would be too hot to have them closed completely. So I crack them. This gives me a head start on some of my plants. Now I started these plants on February 1st in 6-packs, or the black cell packs. And I transplanted them into 3-inch pots. This is spinach and some salad greens and some lavender. Now a tote like this, I think I paid like $6 for. So it makes an inexpensive greenhouse for me. Plus, it's easy to get in and out of my patio door there. On nice days, 32 and above and sunshine, I can get them out here and they'll get better light. Then as soon as the sun goes down, or behind the clouds, or it gets too cold, I can take them in. And it's not hard for me. In this one here, I have my lemongrass donna. No new growth yet, but it's hanging in there. It's probably just acclimating to the pot. Some celery, lavender, more spinach, pak choi. Now the mix that I used when I transplanted the 3-inch pots is 2 parts potting mix, organic potting mix, and 1 part worm casting, some azomite, and then I sprinkle in some of this garden tone that Gary, his channel is The Rustic Gardener, I believe, had suggested we use. So I'm using that, and it seems to be working good. But I don't put it in until I transplant. Here are my radishes that you saw in previous videos that I'm growing inside in the south windows, and no yellowing of the leaves yet. Now this is good for me. Usually it doesn't look as healthy, so I'm happy with it, and they're starting to bulb a little. Now whether they all will, I don't know, but at least I see, oh, that one too is starting to bulb a little. Maybe I'll have radishes. Again, this was started the 1st of February, but on these here I used the paper towel method to germinate the seeds. And I did plant them, or germinate them, put them in the paper towels on February 1st, and that was using the moon phase planting, of planting seeds during the first phase of the new moon. I've tried that now for February and March. Rosemary, not looking super, but at least it's green and alive yet. All I want to do is keep it going until I can get it outside, and that'll be June here in Wisconsin. Now, these totes here that I just showed you are my greens, and most of them will take cooler temps. And they will go on to my rolling shelf greenhouse in a week or so, as soon as my garage will stay 30 degrees or above. But my warm season crops, which are tomatoes and green beans and all that you guys know, cannot go onto the rolling shelf because they don't like that cold in the evening. So I have a bigger tote, and I will be putting in my warm season crops in this tote and bringing the warm season crops in and out of the house onto the deck here during March, April, May. They can't go out. Our tomatoes and green beans can't go out till June. So warm season go in and out at the house at night, and then the cool season can go on the rolling shelf. Here's my window planter that's planted with greens. Now this is the one where I had peas planted first, and I was hoping that I harvest the pea shoots for greens in my salads, left the root in the soil, and then planted my lettuce greens, hoping that the pea shoot roots fix nitrogen in the soil and that my greens grow better. These peas here that you see a few of were just late to germinate and came up after I planted my greens. So I'll be harvesting them with my salad greens. Then just more seedlings. You guys see everybody's seedlings. I do have tomatoes there, a couple tomatoes that I want to start super early. One cherry and one celebrity, just so I can get a couple plants going pretty big, so in June I can get them into the garden at decent size. Now, in here I have mashi that Patrick had said would be nice to grow for a cool season crop. And they said it was a seed that was hard to germinate. So I used the paper towel method, and here it germinated good in the paper towel, and I planted the little germinated seedling in the cell pack here, and it's doing okay. The ones in the bag here still haven't popped through, so I'm going to leave them get nice and warm and moist in there, and then as soon as they pop through, I'll take them out of the plastic bag. This mashi was started on the 1st of March, and I use mini blinds. They're bendable, so I really got turned on to them years ago when I started my perennial gardens, because you can step on them and they don't break, where in the garden if I had plastic forks or knives or wooden, they'd snap off, especially during the cold winter. So mini blinds were cool for not breaking. All of these little seedlings were started on March 1st using the lunar moon phase planting. Quite a bit of lavender I started because I want to grow a lot so I have buds and flowers to harvest to make a oil infusion. But that'll be a couple years until I have enough to make an oil infusion with. So thanks for tuning in, you guys. I hope this shows some of you that you don't need a lot of money to start your seeds, and you can have a little greenhouse, and you don't have to use lights or heating mats. It just takes a little work bringing them inside and outside. Take care, my gardening friends, and thank you for coming in, tuning into my channel and sharing this beautiful day with me. You're probably laughing, you Southerners. How can it be a beautiful day with all that snow on the ground? But it is. It's really pretty out today. Take care, and check out my website, www.larksperennials.com.